Hi guys, Popcorn Culture Junkie. Long time no video. I apologize. It's been 2 months since my surgery and everything is still fine. No regrets. I'm good to go. Now, today's video is, it's a response video mainly to Kelly, who's a child-free YouTuber herself, and she has a hair channel. Anyway, she did this video called The Child-Free Tag. And what she's asking all the child-free YouTubers out there to do is to make their own videos and answer these 21 questions that she's come up with. And I decided to make my own video, and I'm going to answer these questions in my own fashion. So, let's get started. Let's see. Number 1, do you dislike children? Well, that's kind of a gray area for me. I mean, I don't outright hate them, but I prefer not to be around them. Again, I can tolerate them in small amounts. Maybe a day at the most, but that's about it. Why did you opt out of parenthood? Well, during my adult life, the beginning of my adult life, I was in the military for several years, and yes, there are tons of people in the military with families, but it's harder to move them around it's much harder for a military family to move around as it is for a single military member to move around. That, and I had enough responsibilities going on, I was going through a few things, and having children would have piled on, and it would have made things a lot worse. Do you think your childhood experiences and or your parents' actions influenced your decision? I'm gonna say yes. I didn't have a super crappy childhood. I didn't have the best childhood either. But having had to watch my brothers constantly whenever my parents would go out or run errands was kind of a pain. And I had some strict parents growing up. I mean, they got better over the years, but they were still pretty strict. And then after a while, I'm just like, no, I don't want to do this. I mean, if they get crabby on occasion because we're screwing up, or if they complain about what a pain in the ass we were, but the thing is, my brothers and I didn't ask to be here. So yeah, I think my parents did, in a sense, influence that decision. What is the most common reaction / comment you get when people find out you're child-free? Well, I think the most common one I get is, you're selfish. I'm selfish, so be it. I mean, but parents are pretty selfish too. I mean, their reasons for wanting kids, it always starts with, I want. I want to pass on my genes. I want something my husband and I create together. I want someone to love me. I want someone to take care of me when I'm old. They all start with I want, so everybody's selfish, to be honest. Do you have any child-free friends or relatives? I mean, I have a classmate. She's going to be getting married in a few months. I haven't really talked to her about this, so I don't know if she wants children or not. But as far as relatives, I have a cousin who's 8 years older than I am. She's never had children, and she's very happy with the man that she's with now. They've been together for several years, and neither of them wants kids. They travel together. They go out and do what they want. They love it. Why would they want to destroy that with kids? Do you think people are aware that parenthood is a choice? Honestly, I don't think so. People are so stuck in this societal autopilot of get married, have kids. They just go through life with these blinders on. They don't really look around, So I don't think too many people are aware that it is a choice. How do you feel / react when your loved ones announce they're expecting? I'm happy for them. If they want kids, that's cool. I'll say my congrats and whatnot, but I'm not going to revolve my whole life around their happiness. I'm not going to absorb myself into their, pregnancies. I'll be happy for them, that's about it. What is the most ridiculous bingo you've ever received? Oh my god. Other than the you change your mind, I think the most asinine one I've heard is, you were once a kid. Which to me is just really, really stupid. It's like, okay, so because I was a kid, I have to turn around and make someone else a kid? I'm supposed to reproduce just because I was a kid? I mean, when you really think about it, it makes no sense. I mean, a lot of these bingos don't really make sense anyway, if you really, really think about it. Are you worried you might one day regret your decision? No, not at all. I got sterilized for a reason because I would rather, as far as regret, I would rather regret not having a kid than having a kid. And if I wanted to change my mind later, I could adapt, but I very, very seriously doubt it. Don't you want to experience being pregnant? No. Next. Is your current partner child-free as well? Well, I'm not dating anybody right now, but I'm hoping that the next guy I date is child-free. Actually, the next guy I date will be child-free because it'll narrow my dating pool down, but I'm in no mood to date guys with kids. I've done that before, and it's a pain in the ass, and I'm never going to do that again. Is it possible to be in a happy, fulfilling relationship without children? I say hell yes. I mean, I've seen so many relationships break up either because of children or because children added to the stress of the relationship, the stress that was already there. I think it is very possible to, have a happy relationship without kids. I mean, just you and your partner, you can work on being together that much more. You can get acquainted more, you can enjoy things together more. I mean, it's sad, though, that whenever kids grow up and move out of the house, that they don't always reconnect with their partners. They're so focused on the kids that, well, my late maternal grandma, Mom was telling me that Grandma regretted not going out with Grandpa and spending alone time with him. I mean, Grandpa died when my mom was 13, but Grandma had said that she regretted not doing anything alone with Grandpa. They were so focused on the kids. And yeah, I'm going off on a tangent, but that's just how it is. Define parenthood in one word. Torture. Do you think you'd be a good parent? Why or why not? I'm going to say no. I would either be just grossly neglectful, or be an alcoholic, or be both. They would drive me crazy. Do you have pets? Yes, I do. I have a cat. Do you think you transfer the nurturing and love intended for a child onto your pets? No. Because I actually wanted a cat, and I have a cat, and I'm willing to put forth the money to take care of that cat. I bring him in for his shots. I made sure he was neutered, so, he's child-free too. And I would spend a lot less on getting litter for him and food for him. I mean, litter isn't bad compared to buying diapers. So no, I mean, it's not the same. Which child-free stereotype do you not fit? Well, let's see. I'm not bitter because I don't have kids, or because I don't have a man in my life right now either, but I'm not gonna be crabby or bitter, or I'm not sad that I don't have children. I mean, some people seem to think that's a stereotype, that child-free people are miserable and they're sad, and also that we're rich and we're jet setters. I mean, I'm in school right now. I don't really have the money to travel anywhere. Is it hard to find a child-free partner? It depends on where you live. I mean, my area, it kind of is. A lot of these people are so set on the life script, and no, I mean, it's not that easy to find one up here, but I think once I move back to Minneapolis someday, it might be a bit easier. Which label do you prefer, child-free or childless? I am not childless. I do not lack children. I do not feel that any part of my life is missing because I don't have kids. No, I'm child-free. I am free of the burden, free of the worry, free of a lifetime of slavery. So I prefer child-free. Do you actively encourage the people around you to think about their reproductive choices? Well, I think by mere mention of me being child-free, and when they start pelting bingos at me, I think they do think about it then. Well, who does she think she is, you know? Wait till she has kids and she can be as miserable as I am. I mean, I don't know. I think that people don't really think about it until they're confronted with a child-free person. Are you worried about who will take care of you when you're old? Oh, hell no. I'm gonna echo Kelly's statement. I'm gonna go Golden Girls on this one. I watched Golden Girls as a kid. I love that show. For older ladies, I'm thinking, I want to be like that when I'm their age. Hell, I want to be Sophia. She was what? The character was what, in her 80s, and she's still going out and having a good time? I mean, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be Sophia when I'm that age. And if I'm Sophia when I'm that age, I won't need anybody to take care of me. But if I can't enjoy life, then, you know, bring me out back and shoot me. What is the best part about being child-free? Oh my god. I don't know where to start. I like coming and going as I please. I like that after my bills and rent are all paid for, that I have money for me. Pardon me. I enjoy having the freedom of going to school full-time and not worry about going to daycare or wondering what am I going to pick up for the kids for dinner. I don't have to live on mac and cheese and chicken nuggets. I do like those. I do eat those once in a while, but, you know, I prefer not to make that my everyday diet. What else? Let's see. Another great part about being child-free is I don't have to be bombarded by idiot relatives trying to give me unsolicited advice. Oh, you should breastfeed. Oh, you should get these diapers. What? What do you mean you haven't baptized the kid yet? You're supposed to baptize a kid. You know, and on and on and on. I mean, I could go on about the best things about being child-free. There's so many of them, but I think what I said will be it'll be sufficient. But, well, Kelly, I hope you watch this. I hope all you other child-free YouTubers out there do this kind of video as well. I would be interested in hearing what everyone else has to say. So, hope to hear from you guys soon. Peace out.